I can be Archimedes. Eureka. Done.
Well met, lords and ladies, Jacob Ryder speaking, and welcome back to another episode of Crazycraft, which is the 5th in a row. Yeah, I need to stop at some point. But basically, this is a perfect example to, you know how I said the termites ate wood before? Well, that's a perfect example of them doing so. Yep. So potentially crafting tables and chests are actually rather vulnerable. So I'm not really sure what to do. And I also crafted this thing called the ship's helm off camera because that was the one I was trying to look for. I thought it was called the hull, but it's not. A helm. So this is basically the main control block for the Archimedes ships. Remember I was talking about the measurement gauges of before and things like that. Yeah. So that's how you do it, but I needed those two butter from the thug that I lost whilst dying. But as you can see, I now have iron swords to dual wield with, but also I have this thing called the lapis lazuli chestplate with protection 1, projectile protection 2, which has given me all that armor so far, which I believe is 7 defense. So all in all, it does seem worthwhile to actually, go through the trouble of going to that star planet and everything. And also, I still haven't got the redstone or the diamonds from there and things like that. So I will need to do that, and then I might do a bit of a travelling episode because I haven't really done that. Because I've mostly been staying around in one particular area. Although I haven't really explored yet this tiger biome, which is where everything actually takes place. So it's just wishful progress and things like that. I'm not sure what kind of not sure what kind of armor I'm going to end up with really. It says here that you can actually end up with a maximum of, I don't know if it's 20, if it's a normal 20 armor or not. So let's see, there's 8, 10, 20. Okay, so that hasn't changed. I just had to make sure. Because there's always the risk of things. So now I've got the iron pickaxe, at least I can mine everything, and then I can try and see if I can find out what that weird looking glowstone thing is that I was trying to mine a couple of episodes prior to this recording. So I really don't know what's up with my cough and all. It's all a bit strange. I'm going to need plenty of redstone so I can create random dungeons and other things, because I don't know if I'll be able to find any dungeons, etc, etc. Because the dungeons in Northspawn are actually quite creative. And I know that there are quite a lot that are found in the unstable ant dimension, which I might go to. I'm going to have to do a dimension travelling episode. I think I might visit the termite dimension first, which is normally one people leave for last, but it does mean that I can just get that done and out of the way, and I can actually acquire plenty of the things that I actually want. So all in all, it does serve a good purpose. Just one more diamond, and then I can finally create the pickaxe I really wanted. And then we can head off. Also, there is the mining dimension, which I believe is the red ant dimension. And so I know there's plenty of red ants around here. Just don't know what other kinds of ants there are also lies around these parts. Oh yeah, I put all my netherrack away, didn't I? That was intelligent. Oh well, seems like I have just the right amount, which I can't place down due to lag. Okay. Now, and so that pretty much concludes my visit to the star planet, really. There wasn't that much that I was intending to do here. Just, you know, acquire all of these ores and ingots and everything else. I could have established a base up here, but I don't know. Carpenter's blocks, it was worthwhile doing just so I could show people the mod. Not that people really need it, because there's actually plenty of people out there who have done this before. Oh goodness, there is. So there are only 4 diamonds around here. Oh well, now to test the protection. There we are, that probably would have killed us actually. Oh look, it didn't even take any durability whatsoever. How cool is that? Not that I'm going to take it for granted or anything. Because now we have everything pretty much secured so that we can have a good ascent and descent. And that's pretty much all I wanted to do last episode, but I just ran out of time really. Speaking of time, I have to do that regularly just in case. Because I never know if you're going to overrun or not. Hopefully there's fogging in. One is always end up going the wrong direction to home. What's the only issue with this? My goodness, someone's been busy with string around here. What kind of tree is this? Oh, this seems like the tree that's creating the string, so I might as well not destroy it. Although I do want the string, however. Seems like I can only destroy it with the right sword. So you know, fine. Of course, that's just the puddle. Puddles are strange things. Oh yeah, I actually do need lots of string for the Archimedes ship, so that actually works pretty well. I'm gonna use an Archimedes ship to travel around places. That seems like a sensible idea to me. So what I need to do first of all is, I think there was one recipe where you did this with wool and then string on top. No, that wasn't it. I'm just going to get familiar with things, but I do know for sure that there are a lot of things which require wool and string in this mod pack. So it is important that I had these. And so now all I have to do is actually go back, fetch myself some butter, and then see if I can not get lost in the jungle, first of all. Well, that's not where my house is. I do not live in the jungle. The roommate chicken thing that was there before. He lives in the jungle, not me. I live out here. Or in here, or whatever. I think there was one thing I needed to do, which was the air balloon. So the air balloon is, it was string and wool. So I was close. I need at least 40% that are those. I don't know how big the ship is going to be, so I really don't know how many air balloons I'm going to make. I'm just going to make, what, 4 or something. Just because, you know, why not? Turns out the spawn wasn't so useless after all. Anyway, I'm going to pause and then see what else I can do.